Welcome to this week's wellness webinar hosted by the Office of Health Promotion. My name is Tamnet Kidanu and I am the Associate Director. This week we'll be discussing how to flourish, maintaining connections and building new flexible routines. To start off, let's reflect on one good thing that's happened in the past 24 hours. Please add this to the chat box and we'll share this with all webinar attendees at the end. Today we'll be discussing changes that we're experiencing in light of COVID-19, what things are within our control and outside of our control, how to maintain social connections remotely, how to develop new routines that are flexible, what resources are available to the Carleton community, and any questions you might have. So we're all experiencing many changes in a short period of time. Classes have moved online. Most students are no longer living on campus. For students who normally work on campus, they might be working remotely, and you are probably experiencing a big shift in your social activities. So rather than seeing friends and family in person, now we are looking towards ways to stay connected virtually. So what changes are you experiencing at this moment? Again, please add them to the chat box and we'll share this with webinar attendees at the end. We wanted to include a reminder that you are not alone. We are all experiencing, again, a lot of changes in a very short period of time. So it's really important that we lean on each other and support one another. One thing to ask yourself is, where are you focusing your energy on? And really think about what is within your control and outside of your control. Here are some examples specific to COVID-19. So we cannot control how long the pandemic will last. We can't control how other people are reacting. We can't control whether or not people are following social distancing guidelines. However, there are things within our control. We can maintain social distancing while still staying connected with friends and family virtually. We can turn off the news, so we don't have to be watching the news or be on social media constantly and have all this information thrown at us. We can choose how to consume this in moderation. You can find fun things to do at home and ways to stay connected with friends. So we'll discuss a few ways in future slides. So how to maintain social connections. The World Health Organization defines health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not the mere absence of disease or infirmity. So we see how there's a really big emphasis on social connectedness, and it's really important that we find ways to stay engaged with friends and family virtually. Some ways the CDC suggests are through the phone, so calling, email, text messaging. You could use video chats. For example, you could use Google Hangout or you could use Zoom. You could use social media to stay connected. And last but not least, mailing letters or cards. So this is not a tech way, but I think it's always uplifting when you receive a card from a family member or friend who said they've been thinking about you. So it's an awesome way to show people that you're appreciative of them. Some more examples and information can be found on the CDC's website relating to mental health, stress, and coping during COVID-19. What activities can you engage in? So you could host virtual study groups with friends using Zoom or Google Hangout. You could share meals together or cook with each other virtually. You could host study breaks. So in between classes or in between your own individual studying, You can meet up with friends for tea, coffee, or snacks virtually, of course. You could exercise together. So you could use the video chats that we mentioned earlier to stay connected. The rec center on campus is also offering virtual classes that you can use. And there's also ways that you can stay engaged with messaging too. So send each other positive messages, whether that's a quick text saying, hey, how have you been? Or an email saying, hey, I've been thinking about you. I hope you're doing well. Please find ways to stay engaged with one another and to uplift one another. What are other ways to support well-being and to maintain some normal activities? So this connects to developing new routines. So you probably have some routines that you already have established, and this might look quite different now. So what can we do to make these adjustments? So when you think about routines, think about things that you engage in daily. So what time are you going to sleep? When are you waking up? Have you blocked off time for studying, for your classes on your calendar? What are you eating and how often are you eating? Are you engaging in regular exercise? Are you taking breaks? So it's also really important to schedule in breaks too. And also, have you set aside time for work if you are working? A great tool that I use is Google Calendar. So you can connect it to your phone and reminders can be sent to you, these short notifications just saying, hey, you have this next upcoming activity and things like that. It's a great way to help you maintain routines without thinking about it. What resources are available to you specific to Carleton? So one, the Office of Health Promotion, which I work at, has similar activities that we typically have. So we have our NUC activities still. They're just moving online, these do-it-yourself activities, so please visit our website. We also have happy hours still. It's now self-paced and online. We have our famous sloth dolls, so check out our social media sites to get some awesome advice about supporting your well-being. And we'll continue hosting these weekly wellness webinars over common time on Thursdays, so please stay tuned. SHAC also has resources, so they're moving online and have telehealth services, so please visit their website to learn more about how to get connected to their resources. The Rec Center has virtual classes, as I mentioned, so if you're looking to stay healthy, exercise, and connected with friends, try going to a virtual workout hosted by the Rec Center. And last, we wanted to include a resource relating to campus updates and things related to COVID-19. If you're getting overwhelmed by all the information you're receiving relating to this and don't know where to get reputable resources, please visit this website as a central location to get campus updates and also things relating to COVID-19. They have hyperlinks to the CDC and other reputable resources. Here are the hyperlinks that you can access. And again, we'll be sharing this webinar afterwards if you want to go back and review any of these slides. We want to leave you with some key messages and reminders as well. So please focus on what is within your control. Maintain social connections virtually and develop new routines that are flexible. I also wanted to include my own personal reminders. So one, be compassionate to one another. Be flexible. And be well, whatever that looks like to you. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're really happy that you're still staying engaged with OHP programming, and we're excited to continue working with you all. And now we have some time for questions, so please feel free to add anything to the chat box, and we'll be answering them.